Hello everybody, welcome back. Super
Southern
Late
National
Model
was
Fix
fast
Series
on
time from Southern National Motorsports Park. Was hoping I'd get a stronger strength of field normally this time slot on the week that Coke Series broadcast usually isn't terrible, this time not so good. 14 cars in the session, but only 12 I believe are on the track. We are qualified third. It's probably going to be about the furthest forward I'll go. I'll probably be going further back than that because I think there were some people that didn't qualify as well as they could go. So could be a good race, or most likely it's going to be pretty caution filled. So just try to keep it clean and just do whatever I possibly can.
Okay, Jake.
Ready to
ready?
roll?
Watch for the lights. Go.
Almost getting a wreck. Leader just didn't go. I'm not really quite sure what happened with that start.
Coming up on
So yeah, I don't know. I get blamed for it, but I don't know. The leader went and then the leader just didn't go, so not really sure what that was all about, but we fall back.
He's still there.
B6.
12 to the outside. Clear him, so that puts me 6 now, which is not a great spot to be, and we get turned. Yep, that's how Super Late Models at Super Southern National are going to go. I don't.
Sank. Pace car is out.
8x within 3 laps.
It
That's
looks
2
like
laps.
sank. Has crashed.
Should have known better than to run this race.
Hey, Elvis, you running tomorrow?
Back to 11th.
Yes.
10th probably. I don't know. I don't think damage is going to make a difference, but might honestly come in to get it repaired.
Jason, what's up with that start, dude? You gonna brake check me on the green to give me a black flag because you suck? Is that what it is?
I don't know who he's yelling at. You yelling at me, Justin?
What'd you say?
I don't know if you were yelling at the one or me, because the leader definitely didn't go on that start.
No, that's what I'm talking to. The guy that started the race. We went green and he brake checked the whole inside line. I don't know why, but he gave me a black flag for it. Probably because he sucks and got a good.
We're under caution. Pits are closed.
All right, now, never mind. I'm not getting into the rest of it. The 7's on a tear. He's not happy, clearly.
Definitely brake check the inside line because I went from 6th to 3rd.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we saw the inside line didn't go. The leader just went and then stopped, and I mean, I know the 7 was, I think, ahead of him on the outside, but he elected to
Jake, get ready. Race will resume
check him to try to get him to stop. I don't know. It was not a good start, and then we get turned. I think the 12 turned me. So, gonna have to watch the incident points. Obviously, safety rating RIP this series, and yeah, just try to, I don't know, find a way through the field.
Green flag.
We got one spin already. That's the one. We stay green. Cars everywhere. Nobody goes. I don't really know what happened.
Right side.
We're gonna get to the inside of the 14 to try to get by him.
Keep it steady, still there. They're outside.
I don't know if the one caused issues, but if that's the case, it'll be the second deal that he caused.
That's your quickest lap in this session.
Look at that afterwards. Let's just try to get into green flag laps now at this point. Just watch out for whatever anybody up front's gonna do.
14.00. The guy in front has just done a 14.22.
Try to get to the inside of the 6 here. I know the 5's trying to work it. 5 gets a little loose off of turn 4. I kind of did the same thing.
14.00. The guy behind has just done a 14.35.
No pressure from behind. 7, I think, had to go to pit road to serve the black flag for the initial start. 7 coming back out on the track, not trying to get by the 5 on the outside. The 7 just runs the 5 up the track. I'm not really sure what he's doing, considering he's the only one to lap down, so no real reason to be racing us that hard.
Lap time was 14.58.
He's a bit unsettled. He hits the wall. We're going to get to his inside.
He's still there.
Hopefully try to get by him here relatively soon, because he's starting to scare me.
He's still there.
P8. That last lap was a 14.
They're high. Right side.
Really bad. Off of 2, able to
Outside
save
line's
it.
clear.
So the 5 takes the spot back. Just got to get it back under control and be a little bit smoother off the corner. You can see the 5 still struggling, so no reason why I can't get that spot back.
Coming up on here.
Second time he hits a wall.
Still there. Okay,
On a straightaway,
Good
nonetheless.
lap. That's your quickest so far.
Alright, now we're trying to pull away from him. Overdriving the entry into 3 at least. Shocked given how both restarts have gone that we're still green, but somehow everybody's kind of sorted out. Hoping I'm not tearing the right front up. 7 got by the 6. Trying to pull away from the 5, close up to the 6. I think the 7 might have grazed the outside wall down the backstretch.
You've just done a 14.31.
Closing up on the 6 as well as the 12, I believe. 12 sorted on the outside with the 7 going by him. 12 kind of came down right in front of the 6 a little bit there out of 4. 6 is going to try to get to the inside. 12 drags the wall. 6 slides up
Right side.
towards the 12. Trying to
Clear
take
high.
advantage of that, clear him. I think 5 was going to try to follow him
6th
through.
place.
So up to 7th now. Trying to close down on the 6. We've got some cars battling up ahead. Looks like the 2 had an issue. He's back to 5th now. I overdrive turn 3 really bad. 5 and 12 are side by side behind. I bumped the wall like an idiot. Gave myself a 2x for no reason.
Alright, Jake, the next car is Manson.
Notice CrewChief's gotten really bad at pronouncing names since the last update that I did.
Your lap time was 14.42.
Right now I feel like we're a 7th place car, but might be catching some of the traffic up ahead slowly. Still got plenty of laps to go. We're only working lap 25 right now, so we'll still have 55 to go once we cross the line. There's plenty of time left. Seven's working to the inside of the 2 right now. Almost loose off of 4, a little too much throttle, was able to catch it.
You've just done a 14.40.
No pressure from behind. 2
B7.
gets into the 7, kind of
Full
slides
course caution,
him,
be
and it
careful.
brings out a caution. Alright, at least I'll be restarting on the inside, that's a good thing. I don't think the 7 will get his lap back since he was involved in it.
Samuel?
It's
Pace
just
car
an
is
angry
out.
little guy.
Line up single file behind
Shouldn't even
Manson.
say a little
We're
guy.
under caution.
It's just
It's
angry.
closed.
Oh, I did not quite see what the 2 did to him, I could understand. I mean,
Full course yellow.
I don't know,
It's
I don't
open.
think he should have been racing any of us the way that he was,
You're
but
upset because a lap car passed you?
it's a different story. I don't know what he's doing now.
Sammy got into me on lap 2, so.
Now he's just swerving everywhere.
Oh no, Sammy just straight tried to dump me. He tried to.
Oh, the
1-2
chat's
and couldn't
funny
get it
in this
together.
race. People so angry over everything. I don't know, I might have had a top 5 car if we could have stayed green, but restart will
Brandon,
make
where was
everything
you at?
interesting.
Weren't you complaining that I come up on the track?
Yeah, I just fitted to fix motor damage.
5s. I don't know, I agree with the rejoin. That was bad rejoin by the 7, but the 7's just angry at everybody, I guess. Just angry at everybody.
What's this new bullshit rule about starting on the outside of the pole center? Or the,
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
This chat's
If
hilarious.
the race leader brake checks you when the flag goes green,
This chat is
you
hilarious.
get DQ'd.
Pace car is out.
Yeah,
Pits
black
are
flag.
closed.
Get the one to go next time by.
Yeah, Yeah, something else is gonna happen before that happens, though. I guarantee you.
This chat is hilarious.
Well, that's what got me. That's
I
why
guess
I'm
this is
3
what you
laps
get
down
in this
fighting
strength of
with
field.
numfuck.
You get guys that are way too egotistical, way too angry at everybody.
Get ready. Race
Oh
will resume
man,
at the end
I
of this
just
lap.
gotta avoid the crap. At least the one's gonna be restarting on the outside. I'll have the two directly in front of me. Try to get a jump on the 1 and the 6, maybe take away a couple spots, get myself to 5th. I have the 14 behind me, which is a lot quicker than him in the last run, so hopefully not too worried unless he just
Green flag, we're racing.
missed a shift a little bit, so didn't get quite as good of a start as I wanted
P6.
to.
Come on right side. Clear outside.
Clear the 6. 9 has problem, he's sliding back. So, up to 6 now.
So, are you wrecked?
Try to grab one spot if I can.
6.
We get the inside line,
On
9
your right.
grabs the walls. I'm going to try to grab the inside line from
Keep
him.
it together. Hold your line. Still there.
Yeah, that was
Still there. Still there.
Not
Clear
clear
up high.
yet.
Right side.
Outside line really
Still there.
isn't feasible, but it can get
Clear.
enough of a run. You're pinched down. Alright, we get ourselves back into 5th.
Coming up on your
P5.
Go back.
outside line's clear.
Now it's time to start pulling away.
Yeah, I just want you to
Hope that I don't get
3 laps
dumped,
down, Rick.
because I definitely don't drive it in as deep.
And you'll see that his neck goes.
I just overdrove 1 really bad there.
Yeah, netcode's the number one excuse when people run out of talent.
Yeah, I'm not even listening to the chat right now. It's pretty
Just one.
stupid. 7 and the 5 are arguing. I'm just focusing on trying to pull away from the 9. Leader is gone. We've got a somewhat tight battle for second
time
and
was
4th.
14.39.
9's doing a better job hanging on to me than I expected him to. Halfway down, 40 to go.
Okay, Jake. Halfway home.
Drove
Fuel's
1
good.
really bad. Fuel might be good. I'm sure the right front is not. 11's on the outside. 1's trying to work
Lap
to
times
his
are pretty
inside.
consistent. Your last lap time was
1 goes for a
1 car
slide.
inside. Inside's clear.
We stay green. Up to 4th now. Trying to go back
I know you're
after
there, but
the 11 if I can. See if I can get back to 3rd.
P4.
So I guarantee you we'll get another caution. So I'd like to be on the inside row if possible.
God damn, I just paused out there.
Closing down on him.
Fucking spotter stuff's clear.
The guy in front is
Time
James.
I won't apologize.
You've just
One's
done
closing up on the
14.46.
A little loose there out of turn 2. I feel like everybody's overdriving the entrance to the corner. It's just an opportunity if I can avoid from doing that to have a better right front as well as potentially go to cut underneath on exits, get that inside line. 9's inching closer. I don't know how patient he's going to be. We got the 7 trying to work back up through the field.
Damn, Gus, I can't go nowhere. It's not what you expect me to do.
P4.
7 knocks the 9 out of the way, so the 9's not happy with him. The 7's not happy with any, or the 7's not making friends with anybody. He gets loose off of 2, so it gives me a little bit of time before he gets to my back bumper. Eleven's still kind of all over. 2's holding the line, but a little bit slower. Leader's gone. That is the 3. At least the gap behind's opening up a little bit. 30 to go when we cross the line. I feel like I have an advantage over the 11, just gotta keep working it.
That lap was a 14.58.
Keep Just trying to look to the inside of the 2. He's not quite there yet. SME11's also going to get defensive at some point. 7's closing back up. 11 overdrives the entry, 2 overdrives the exit. 11 really slow off of 4, kind of stalls me out. I didn't really have anywhere to go. Problem is the 9 is right behind the 7, so I can't just get the 7 behind me. If I would have been closer, that would have been the time to cut underneath the 11. So he pushed off really bad in the middle of 3 and 4. 7 clips the apron, brings him further back. Makes me a little bit more time. I don't know, I feel like I got the chance to be a second place car, but just gotta be close enough to capitalize on these mistakes and be smooth on everything.
That lap was at 14.59.
Looks like the 2 might be starting to pull away from the 11 a little bit. Although he pushes up really bad out of 4. Felt like I overdrove 3 really bad there, but not quite as bad as the 2 and 11. I think they're both focused on each other too much.
That last lap was at 14.61.
Trying to keep an eye on the 7 behind me to see where he's at, but also just focusing out ahead. Often pushes way wide. Still just not quite there. Every time he makes one of these big mistakes, I'm just not there to take advantage of it.
Okay, Jake, we're matching race pace. That lap time was
He's trying to look to the inside of the 2,
14.51.
but he's just not there, and I don't know if it's him trying to cut underneath or if it's him trying to defend the bottom on me.
You've just done a 14.64.
It's a little loose that time, thought he was going to grab the wall. I overdrive 3 really bad. Closing in on 15 to go, he pushes way wide.
Yeah,
He'll
I'm on
try
right
to
side.
take advantage of it this time.
Clear up high.
I drove it, but he pushed up higher. Just not quite there yet. And now I really screw up. 1's coming back through the field. He dives. We've got a slow car up in front of the 2. That's the 14.
Right side.
Up to the outside
Clear
again.
high.
Gets a better run off the corner. 1 clears the 7. So now I've got a car forward position directly behind me. We've got 14 up ahead. Just going to kind of stall everything while we work around him.
That was at
Right side. Outside line's clear.
Well, the 1's probably going to start getting aggressive here. I've been continuing to push up in the center of the corner, just still could not take advantage of it. 14 to go. Trying to stay off of the 11, but as soon as I
On your
get to
right.
the inside, he drags the wall. It's going to be my shot to try
Hold
to
your
get
line.
there.
Still there. Clear.
P3.
Alright, now I gotta pull away and just hope that he can hold the 1 up for the rest of the race. I have a shot at the 2, but I'd be perfectly fine with 3rd place. 10 to go
Lap
next time when
was
we
at
cross the line.
14.69.
And we're gonna get a
Full
caution.
caution.
Yep, there's the caution. I don't know if the 1 got
This
into
car
the
is
11 or
hung
if the
up,
11
line up
just
single
lost it,
file
but...
behind Fantin. We're under caution. Pits
Ah, we should have just stayed green and I could have had a good shot at 3rd. Instead, now I gotta survive another restart.
Oh, you said you were
Pits are open.
You did. Fair enough.
3's
You
obviously
said you were gonna turn me, and you
not
did.
very happy with that.
Guess
He
that's fair
obviously
enough.
had a monster lead. But hey,
I ain't gonna protest you.
took me
I
70
got your
some
name.
laps.
I remember you.
At least able to recover back to where I started the race at. The 11's not happy with the 1. Like, so many people are angry with each other and just acting like 10-year-olds. It's really kind of funny, honestly. Kind of funny. The 14 gets his lap back, so the 7 is still how many laps down? 3. And yet he was running everybody as hard as he was when he was multiple laps down. I just, yeah, I have no respect for that. Yet he was calling everybody out over the chat, which is even better. So probably have something like a 4 or 5 lap shootout.
Full course
Which
yellow.
I'd be
Pits are
okay
open.
with staying in 3rd or grabbing
Getting
2nd
a
away and
little
getting a
old,
quick
so I got
caution
a
to
little
just end
whiteboard
it.
beside my rig that I can write down.
Yeah,
Remember,
we'll
We're
get
under caution. Pits
5
closed.
laps to settle it. Honestly, feel faster than the 2. I don't know if it's a long run thing, if it's a short run thing, but if the 3 goes and I can get a good jump, maybe I can get by the 2, grab 2nd, and just try to pull away from the 2 and the 1. 9, I don't know, 9 doesn't seem quite as quick as he was prior to this last green flag run, so see what I
Okay,
can
Jake,
do with him.
get ready.
But
Race will resume at the end of this
it's
lap.
going to be a fun 5 laps to close it out.
just might.
They have to be on the all teams, which I'm not, so I don't know. Who knows if Retribution's going to come? Who knows if this is just going to be a botched end of the race? We'll see. Nothing surprises me anymore.
Green, green, green. Let's go.
I could have grabbed it away from this too, but just missed the shift there a little bit. One's trying to
Right
work to
side.
the outside.
Clear up high.
Gets slow off
On your right.
of 2. Thought the 9 was going to dive
Still
it in
there.
on me. Trying to just hang on
Clear
to
outside.
3rd at
Coming
this
up on
point.
your... He's still there. Clear high. You got one right side.
2's actually working on the inside of the 3
Driver
sends
in
it way
front
up
of
the
the
track.
bottom,
I don't know
right.
if there was netcode, but the
Clear.
3 goes from the lead to like
Right
7th.
side.
We go to a battle
too.
for
Still
2nd
there.
now, instead of a
Clear
battle
high.
for 3rd.
Coming up on your... Still there.
2 to go.
Clear high. You got one right side.
9's working the bottom,
Two to
1's
go.
trying to
Keep
work
it
on the
together.
outside
We'll
of
be
me.
on the podium. That lap.
Outside line's clear.
Really loose there off at turn
On
2.
your right.
3's cruising to win. The white
Keep it
flag
steady,
coming
still
out.
there. Keep it
Just
together,
trying to hang
borderline.
on to 2nd if I can.
Still there.
Last
One
lap.
drives a little
Looking good
deeper
from
on
the
the
podium.
outside.
P2.
He's still there.
I have a
Still
fun
there.
battle through 3 and 4. Who's going to win the drag race
still
off
there.
of 4? I think it's going to be him.
Hold your
Yeah,
line.
he gets me by like half a
Clear
car length.
outside.
Nice one, Jake. Great drive. That's a podium.
Nice drive on the outside 1. Good running. Nice running 9. Thanks for running me clean. Yeah, that was a fun end. Really surprised we were able to stay green. Don't know what happened to the 3. I guess there's quite a bit to unpack out of this one. Let's take a few minutes to look at everything, grab the overlay and tires. 86, 90, 216, 193. Definitely driving it too hard on the right front. I know that's a problem of mine, especially in these. Let's go
I'm gonna go back and look at it.
back
I'm wrong.
at
I'm wrong.
the start.
I'm gonna go back and look. I apologize the first time. First time was my fault, no doubt.
I don't really want to hear the chat while I look at everything, so let's watch this start. So I'm hanging there, and yeah, the one just like stops. Like, not really 100% sure what he does. Like, he's going, and then he just hits the brakes and doesn't go. Like, I don't really know what that was all about. Like, I mean, the 7 jumped. Like, I guess I shouldn't have gone, but let's see if we look at the cockpit if the RPMs did change. So he's at 4,800, 5 grand, somewhere around there. Yeah, he didn't really change. He just waited really long, but when did the green come out? That's what I want to see. When did the green come out? Okay, so the green's waving here. So I guess I got a little too anxious and got into him, so I guess that 4X I actually kind of caused myself, but I don't know, I didn't feel like, I felt like he was going, and he just didn't go. I don't, you guys can tell me if the leader screwed that up or if I screwed that up. So, get through the laps, because we got our first caution. Nah, we'll just leave it here. I want to see who turned me. 12 maybe? Kind of fanning everywhere. Yeah, yeah. I overdrove the corner. Like, you could see, I, like, all auto whack, so just needed to been on the brakes a lot earlier. Overdrove the corner. So you're going to watch me push up the track. The 2 got into the 11 up ahead. The 11 somehow gathers it. The 7's got to go serve his black flag for jumping the leader on the outside, and the 12 just, yeah, I don't know where he's quite coming from. I guess good for him if he knew how to drive in that deep and make it stick without killing the right front, but he just ends up driving into my left rear and just, yeah, I don't know, just puts me around. So nothing I can do at that point. Yeah, just a tough break. So yeah, I don't know how really much I could have done there, and just kind of patiently worked my way up through the field. Let's see who all is angry with who. So the 7, I want to see where he rejoins at. Yeah, let's watch this replay, because this is going to be great. So we've got all of us coming. There goes the 2 and the 11. There's the 12. There's the 9. There's the 1, the 6. There's the 5 and myself, and he just comes right up, like takes the line. I don't know, I mean, I guess the 5 should have dropped behind him, but if I was a 7, I would have kind of just bailed on it, got in the apron and let everybody go, and then got going again. Especially when I was that many laps down at that point. I think he was 2 laps down at that point, so that was a bit rough. And then obviously we know he drove through the field, acted like a bit of a jerk. Let's see what happened to the 11 and 1 to cause that yelling. Alright, caution there. Where does it turn? 1. Let's see. Yeah, so that's what the 1's angry over. The 1 just kind of dives it in. Like, tries to fit a gap. I don't know. I mean, if he stays off of him, I guess it makes it work, because the 11 took a high entry and left a lane open, but it was kind of netcode, and it sent the 1 for a bit of a slide. So then, if we fast forward, it's going to get to the 11. I think it's going to be either this lap or the next lap he's going to turn him. I don't know. I kind of put that one somewhat on the 1 for not holding the line on the inside and making it stick if you're going to dive in, but that's just kind of me. Yeah, he just, I don't know, the 11 gets the wall, and the 1 just doesn't do anything to avoid him. Like, he gets the wall and just continues on and drives right in the left rear, and then continues to put him around. So it was obvious that he wanted to retaliate. I don't know if that was deserved, personally, but everybody just got angry at everybody in this one, so it is what it is. Really glad to have recovered. Obviously, I lost second by 4 thousandths, 3 thousandths, the 300ths of a second. But to have rebounded all the way from being 12th all the way back to 3rd, pretty happy with that. You know, if I wouldn't have done the dumb wall tap to get the 2x, the, 4 of the X of the 8x, I wouldn't have felt was deserved. So it just is what it is. But not a terrible race. At least we got a couple like 25 or 30 lap runs in, which made it a little bit fun. So yeah, that was probably where I deserved to finish 3rd, probably. So pretty happy with that. 9 came from 12, so good job for him starting in the back, working all the way up through. And let's see, did he keep it clean? Yeah, he's got a 4X still, not terrible. Everybody towards the front kind of got contact, so guess it is what it is. Weight models on a short track happens. So let me know all your feedback. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one, and I'll try to keep the momentum going. So until the next one, I hope all your laps are fast, your races are clean, and your finishes are good. Thanks for watching.